Hi everybody. I don't know if you can see me yet. Hi. We're doing kitchen hacks and how-tos today. Hope you guys had a fun holiday. Whoop, whoop. You can see my my puppy running around behind me. How's everybody? All right, let me see if I can get you guys all in here. Ooh. Working on it. Uh-oh, my doggy already is crying. We're doing kitchen hacks tonight. I'm gonna show you how to boil an egg. I'm gonna show you how to poach an egg. It's all gonna be kitchen stuff. We're gonna cook some stuff. We're gonna do some real, hey. Calm down. Don't get crazy. You're fine. We were catering all weekend and back at with you guys. My happy place. Everybody good? All right. You guys all fireworked out already? It goes fast, right? All that preparation for parties and all the fun, and then it's over in a second. Thank you for my heart. It's over like in 2 minutes. I see that with wedding, you know, all that kind of stuff, right? Oh, it moved. All right, hold on, move that over here. We'll move it right in the center. Let's see if I can, oh, it moved again. All right, so we have a whole, we have a whole bunch of oh, come on, move over. Okay, there it goes. We'll put it up there. We have a whole bunch of hacks today. All right, the dogs are not no. Oh no, my puppies are not either. You know, the party that we did yesterday was great because they're so loving to their dogs that their dogs come first. So they don't have fireworks. They just have good food. Tyler, did you have a fun weekend? So they like food. You know, they do food and music, and it's just so much nicer. All right, let's go. I'm going to show you right off the bat. We're going to do a couple of things. First up, I want to show you fun kitchen hacks. Yay! Hi, Chef. Hey, Cheryl. Happy 4th of July. You just got home a few hours ago. It was okay. Yeah, I mean, I just worked. I worked for the last 2 days. We got ready. I mean, it's hectic in our shop. We sell like, I don't even know, 150, 200 pounds of potato salad. It's mayhem. Hey, Lynn. How are you? What are you cooking tonight? So Jessica, we are working on, this is sort of like kitchen hacks and how-tos. And I also am making, at the end of the class, we're gonna make French dressing because Tyler really wants to see real French dressing being made instead of the jarred version. So I said, I'm gonna make that for him. But in the meantime, I wanna do kitchen hacks for you. The secrets nobody tells you. I'm drinking water. All right, so you can all see everything? We're gonna blow through them because I have a bunch and I want you to see them. Not all of them we're gonna cook, some of them we're just gonna talk about. But for the first ones, I wanna show you how to make a real, like how to peel a hard-boiled egg without it looking ugly and like all the shell comes off. Hold on, we gotta fill our pot. So I'm gonna fill my pot with water. We're gonna make some hard-boiled eggs. I'm gonna show you how to peel them the right way. And then I wanna show you how to make a poached egg where it comes all together nice and beautiful. Both have to do with vinegar, white vinegar, believe it or not. That's gonna be the secret ingredient. So it's gonna be cool. Hi, Chef. Hi, Beth. How are you? Are you guys are you all full of, are you all stuffed from the holiday? Did you all eat a bunch? All right, you guys can see in the pots, right? Do I need to do this, bring it up higher for you, or can you see in the pot? Hey, Qdora. So I'm gonna add to this, I'm just gonna do, I'll do them all. I'm gonna do 4, and then I'm gonna show you the other thing. So I'm putting 4 eggs in here to do hard boiled, okay? And then, here's the fun. Where did I put it? Oh, hold on. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna use some white vinegar, believe it or not. You can see in the pot? Okay, good. I'm gonna add a splash of white vinegar to that pot. Now, what that does is it allows the shell of the egg to come off. That's gonna take about 18 minutes. It's, regular water. It's not hot, it's not cold, it's just tap water. And I'm putting the fire on medium high, all right? And we're gonna set the timer for 18 minutes. Let's do old school. I love these old school clicker timers. All right, 18. The clicking timer, and we'll set one of these. Okay, all right. Then next, we'll put this over here. I want you to see how to make a beautiful poached egg. So, oops, hold on. All right, we got that on the fire. You can see great. Hi Brenda, nice to see you. Hi Qdora, hi Janet. So how's everybody? Good? We're all good? I'm so glad to see everybody. All right, so if you're coming here for the first time, my name's Chef Liz. I've been cooking for 40 years. I'm kind of in holiday clothes because I've been rolling around in the kitchen for, I don't even know, days and days and days and days and days, and I just wanted to dress not in chef clothes. So I put on some little fancy summer pants and my shirt, and I'm like, okay, this will be fine. So I've been cooking and studying food and healing for the past 40 years of my career, and I've been working in a health food store for the last 20, and I really have been studying food and healing, and I came on TikTok to share my knowledge. So I spend a lot of time, if you've not been here before, this is a kitchen hack, how to, sort of the techniques and tricks of the trade. And then, my hands are cold today. I'm gonna put them over this nice warm pot, warm up my hands. And then we do, tomorrow morning, I'll be in my shop, cooking in the kitchen, getting ready for the last day of the holiday, making all our all our food for the holiday, making sure the deli's all full. So that's at 8 a.m. tomorrow Eastern time. Monday night is our subscriber only night. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I thought about what I was doing. Oh, I think I'm gonna do road trip food. In fact, let's just say that it's gonna be road trip tomorrow night for subscriber only. So, and I did a subathon on there today for you guys. It's $2.99, and then you join our recipe vault for $5, and you are in it to win it. $7.99, the price of a crappy cup of coffee, latte, and you're all in. You get access to 300 plus recipes. It's really wonderful. So you have that. And then Wednesday morning is our kitchen pharmacy class. And then Tuesday night we do a Q&A. We have all of that going on. So join our community and be part of our fun. It's really great. So, okay, so now we're gonna bring this water to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna whisk it and we're gonna add vinegar, and I'm gonna show you how that does that. So just me, I'm doing kitchen hacks today. I just set up our, I wanna show you how to make hard-boiled eggs and peel the shell off so they're nice and smooth and clean. Hopefully it works. Then we're doing this, and then I want to show you some other things. So let's talk about when you make a recipe, you really want to, hold on, I want to clean, I have a little schmutz on my schmutz on my cutting board. I want to clean that off. Where's our lemon? Let's clean our cutting board with a lemon. We did this the other day. If you guys were here, one of our last kitchen hacks, we did. We cleaned I cleaned my cutting board with salt and lemon juice, and it took off so much goober. So I'm going to show you that again. I guess I may use my cutting board, or someone in this house did. Anyway, so here, this is a second time watching this. I'm going to take my cutting board, and I'm just kind of rolling. Can you guys see it from there? Yeah. I'm kind of scrubbing with salt. You could use baking powder, baking soda also, and I'm just kind of getting all the goobers off. I like to use bamboo and wood. I do sometimes use the plastic, but I don't like to cut on plastic too much. I find that you get I want to avoid microplastics, and the best way to do that is bamboo and wood, right? All right, now we're nice and clean. If you guys have those, those Silpat baking screens, you guys all know what those are. They're like a coated, I love wood, but I'm concerned that it absorbs unhealthy bacteria. Did you see what I just did with the lemon and the salt? You can do that with lemon, salt, baking soda, everything, and it really does a beautiful job keeping the bacteria away. And if you keep your board clean and dry, you should have no problem. And if you're really concerned, then the toxicity for sure. The microplastics, and I want to show you something because I have a plastic cutting board, and here's another great hack. I'm going to show you. These are Worcester boards, but I want to show you something. A lot of people cut on their boards like this. Hold on. If you have a plastic board, let me show you how to use this the right way. Can you guys see from over there? Everybody can see? Tortilla chips today, chef. Are you proud of me? Tyler, I love that. We have the same cookware. I spent about $3,000. Brad, this is, Master Chef, all clad. I love it. You don't have to get the Master Chef ones. The Master Chef, they have aluminum core with stainless steel, so it gives you that even cooking, but you never get exposed to the aluminum, but they're good. So I want to show you something. When people cut on a plastic board, the idea is never do this. You know how, and I know we all do it. I don't do it, but a lot of you are going to say, oh shit, I do that. You do this when you scrape your food off your plate. That is when you get all your microplastics. You never do that. So when you're cutting and then you go like this, or you take your food like this, all you're doing is scraping microplastics off. Yeah, me too. So I don't do enamel, but I do a ton of cast iron. I use this cast iron and then my crepe pan. Do I have anything else? Not really. So did you see what I just did? We want to avoid that. So, yep, dude, mom, the next step is that you want to fill in with bamboo, because I find that bamboo is better when you're working or cutting meats. That's where people freak out about, the absorption of stuff into the wood. You can avoid that by using bamboo, right? So you got that tip? Don't be scraping your board. So I got to get rid of this knife because I just did that 100 times. Oh, you can actually see it. Can you see the plastic on there? Can you see it? That's all microplastic. So when you eat that absorbs into your body. Can you guys see that? So gross. Thank you, Barbara. It makes a difference, right? Barbara, if you're just joining us, this is, I've been spending my entire career studying food and healing. We have a wonderful community, over 300 recipes. I just finished one of you guys sat with me and did a 7-day meal plan. It's one of them is going out tonight as soon as I'm finished here. Okay, let's do this. So now we are gonna make a poached egg because that's my favorite. What's that from? Higher. Wait a minute. I'm missing what you said. What do you mean higher? Just me. If you use food safe mineral oil on your board, it keeps stuff from sealing into the wood. Yes, I just don't do that often. I love enameled cast iron as well. It's great, just me. All right, so link in the bio, yep, to join all the fun. So see how fast that's boiling? When you're making a poached egg, now that it came to a boil like that, let's move it down to a medium high because you don't want it to be so fast that it's like gonna tear up your egg, right? You don't want that rapid boil, but you wanna boil. So now watch. Again, I'm gonna add in a little bit of vinegar and then I'm gonna use a whisk. And I'm gonna get the water swirling. You see that? Now, watch. We're gonna add that in, and I want you to watch that. You see how the egg whites are sort of staying together with the movement of the. It all should stay right together. Oop, 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 oop. Yeah. Instead of it going all the way around, it will wrap around the egg. Now we're going to cook that for about 2 minutes. And he's going to be the most beautiful hard-boiled egg. And I'll do it one more time so you can see it. See, it keeps the egg all together, which I love. I'm going to slow that down a little bit. Ooh. And that's with the vinegar. Is it a cold egg? It's been sitting out for about maybe 20 minutes. You can do it with cold or 20 minutes out. Either way. I love poached eggs. Love, love, love them. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Keeps it right together, right on top of the egg. I'm just gonna let it sit 1 more minute. But it's that easy. That white vinegar keeps that egg together. I love poached eggs. So, yes, poached eggs on toast is wonderful. Not the best for you. Does it make it taste like vinegar? No, you can't taste the vinegar. Sick eggs, we'd have one over toast. That's funny. Get you a little bit of protein in there and stuff. So I would offer to you guys, if you talk about the laws of food combining, if you do have digestive issues, sometimes doing that, the egg and the toast, I'm just gonna say this to you, and then you do what you like, but when you I'm gonna move this over here because if I have to do that again tonight, I will. Thank you. Hi, June. I like eggs in a cup, basically a soft boiled. Yes, like you crack it and stuff. Thank you, June. So look, I would offer to you guys with food combining, and honestly, this is why over an avocado, so good. That's probably better for us. Or if you make like a cauliflower bread or something, because when you add bread to a protein like an egg, your body can't release the same enzyme you need to digest that. So when you eat the egg with the toast, this is sad for you guys, so get ready, hold on. What happens is your body can't release the enzymes to break down the protein, and it can't release the enzymes to break down the bread. So when you eat it, not to combine the carbs and protein, right? Exactly. Oh, Suzanne Summers, yes, she was amazing. She really got this. so then your body sits with all of that stuff in your gut, and it kind of gets what we call putrefied because it doesn't break down. It takes longer, and that's when free radicals are formed, and they scratch your arterial walls, and then from there your body produces cholesterol. So it's another way that your body gets cholesterol. So people say don't eat eggs because they cause cholesterol. I don't. And I'm not a doctor. I am not a dietitian, registered doctor. I'm just a chef that teaches food and healing. So when people say eggs produce cholesterol, I don't necessarily agree with that. I think it's the way that we combine them and how we eat them. That's the problem. That being said, there's some research coming out. If you have that Epstein-Barr virus or any type of, one of those viruses, it exasperates the viral load for some people. So just be cautious and enjoy your eggs. Oh, what about eggs and potatoes? No, same thing, Heather. Same thing. I know, it's very sad because we grew up that way. I watched you make the Italian eggs with toast live for the staff breakfast. It's about equal balance. Probably not good either. But listen, here's how I look at this. Most of the time, eat your eggs. I love the idea over avocado with tons of vegetables, lovely like that. You could even do a small amount of how about a sourdough? No bread, unfortunately. Maybe a little bit of grain, if you have one egg, a couple of tablespoons of, yeah, exactly. Yep, that's it. Maybe a little bit of quinoa. The idea is that if you're having a carb meal, you're doing 90% carb, maybe 10% protein. If you're having a protein meal, you flip it. Little bit, okay. But better not. Now, if you do it once in a while and you go out to breakfast one day and you're having a big breakfast with your family, you go to brunch, special occasion, I think that's fine. But day to day, better to follow the food combining rules. You'll feel better. You will feel better. No fruit. So you do your fruit a half hour before. You wake up in the morning, warm lemon water, you come downstairs, you have some berries, a mango, some watermelon. Half hour later, you eat your egg, lots of vegetables, and you're good to go. Yes, Sadie, 100%. That is the deal. I'm just talking about, but again, for me, why? Just me, because when you're not feeling well, a lot of people that come here and have been watching me, I love dipping bread in a soft yolk. Me too, sunflower, me too. But I don't eat these often anymore because I know I can't do the toast. It sucks. And I hate to tell you guys this, you're not gonna like it, but avocado toast, that's another reason why people don't, people that have gut issues can't manage that. You're talking about fat, because avocado is mostly fat. Now you're hitting it with the toast. It doesn't always digest well for some. Hello, little babies. I don't know what those little baby hearts were. Greeting hearts. Greetings, Kath. So I'm just saying, better to do it like this on your special occasions, on a fun day, family day. I think, we can't. Everything is wrong. You know what I mean? So let's make it awesome. Everything is awesome. Do you know what I'm saying? So just kind of pay attention. There's our eggs. Just kind of pay attention and, follow the laws. Like I say, 90% of the time, I'm 100% organic. So the other 10% makes it okay, in my opinion, to, enjoy what I feel like enjoying. Make sense? Okay, so that's the first thing. Now our eggs are up. I have 1 second here coming up. Or 20 seconds on my timer. Interesting. Each timer is a little different. I'm drinking water, TikTok. Avocado toast is great, but if you're following real food combining, you will hear some people say you can't do it. You can't match it. I'm going to tell you, probably twice a month, I eat avocado toast for breakfast. but I try not to, and now I'm using gluten-free. So what can I have for breakfast to lower my cholesterol, please? Sarah, we were just talking about it. You can eat eggs with vegetables. You should not have a problem. Keep away from the cheese. That's the other thing. Egg and cheese, no. Same situation applies. All right, let me drain this. Let me bring it back, and then I'll show you how this works. I'm just draining it, and I'm going to put some cool water in here. Give me 1 second. So for breakfast, I think you can eat eggs. The idea is that you just, and it depends on why you're getting the cholesterol, Sarah. If your cholesterol is genetic, big difference, right? We don't know. We'd have to figure it out. If your cholesterol issues are because of the way that you eat, that's another reason, and we have to figure that out. Though I think those are important issues, and we have to understand what 138. I'm going to say something to you guys again. I am not a healthcare professional. I am not giving advice. I am just giving you information about how I live and what I do and what I've learned over 40 years. You have to talk to a professional doctor, blah, 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 the whole thing, right? Everybody's different. What's your LDL? Do you have, what's your, HDL? What does your good cholesterol say? Does it say, hold on, let me bring you guys over here. Is it high? Does it balance out? What do you, I'm going to put this underwater a little bit. What does your good cholesterol tell you? Of course, this did not work. Here we go. Now it will work. See how it peels right off? Come on, don't make a liar out of me, eggies. It didn't work. Come on, man. I love the background every time. Oh, can you see that background? Yeah, it looks pretty, doesn't it? It didn't work. Let's try another one. Hold on. Let me cool these off. We can see your face. Because of that, how's that? Is that better? Okay. Want to burst something? Sorry, good cholesterol, no problem. So the good cholesterol is good, Sarah? Here we go. Here's one. It's working. I can't see you, chef. There I am. Look, after boiling eggs, roll hard and serve. Kath, you should start doing your own lives. You have a lot of great information. See, look. Now there's a little skin on the egg that if you get that off when you peel your first part of your egg, it works really well. I'm not a fan of rolling my eggs because then I have a lot of teeny shell. I'm not a fan of that. I like to have, and I also like to have a little running water on my egg. I like to have a little water running on my egg. Yet I have to leave the sign up because just because it makes it a little bit easier to peel. Oh my God, isn't that funny? I wanted to show you this great hack that works in our kitchen all the time and doesn't want to work tonight. But that's okay. Here you go. See, it peels right off. I am not, like I said, I am not a fan of rolling my eggs because I don't want a bunch of little things all over my eggs. I just don't like that. But that's mine. All right, see? Let's try again. Let's see if 2 out of 3 works. I roll my eggs, but then I do put them under running water. Yeah, listen, everything works for everybody different. I'm fine. I just don't roll them because I don't like peeling eggs at all. I'm constantly looking for ways. See, look, it lifts it right off. If you can see, like the vinegar lifted the egg in the cooking. See, so it came right off. This one might be the best one of all. See, here's that little film that once you catch that, it comes right off. How fresh are your eggs? Interesting. These are a little bit older. These are at the end of their existence, so that could be it. But I'll tell you the truth, I like fresh eggs. They operate so, like fresh from my chickens, which I don't have anymore. I don't like having eggs in my fridge. When I worked in Saudi Arabia, it was like blasphemy to have eggs in your fridge. Nobody did that. Lock her face to the pan. I don't care about that. But these are better. So it works. Fresher eggs for sure will work a lot better. This guy's old, I know that. But the shell came off pretty well on one side, not on the other. He was old. Let's see what this one's looking like. Whoa. Yeah, these are weird eggs. Look at this one. Did you just subscribe? Welcome to the party. You're going to have so much fun. We learn a lot. And I like to make mistakes in front of you guys. I never know what's really going to happen. And then I just don't care. Fresh eggs from the farmer's market today. I know. It's so fun, right? We went to this outdoor flea market this morning, but I was exhausted because we had a big party last night. Same house that I'm usually in the garage. But I couldn't. It was too stressful for me last night. We just had a lot going on. And I had some new people on the crew. So I really had to stay super focused to make sure they were okay. Hey, I'm Bran. How's it going? I can't wait, just me. Did you also go over to YouTube, subscribe there, it's free, and also go to the link in my bio and join there because that's where all the recipes are. So it's like $7.99 for everything. Look. So this one's coming off, but you get that little freaking edge and it peels. I hate peeling eggs. Can you tell? But I just wanted you to see it. And of course it didn't work. But really, honestly, I think that's what it is. You get the fresh eggs from the farm and you add that little bit of vinegar. I mean, we don't use a lot of eggs in this house. We are not big egg people. I cook with them, but it's very rare that we make breakfast or I think this egg might not be so good. This guy looks like he might be in a bad way. All right, so that's my disaster on eggshells. Do your own thing. Subway, we need 3 more. I was always told to splash of vinegar and a pinch of baking soda. Robin, yes. I don't do the baking soda all the time. Sometimes I'll try that. Usually the vinegar works really well, but somebody said, oh, you got to use fresh eggs. So my eggs are not as fresh as I'd like. Oh, that's okay. Tyler, help just me find all the places to be. Can you see my face? I just subscribed. Good. Maybe check the expiration date on the carton. I should check that, right, Jen? All right, hold on. I want to bring you guys back to the stove. We're going to do some more fun stuff. All right, hold on. You guys there? Now that I got you all dizzy? All right, so there you go. I like my poached egg like that. Now I want to show you, gentle cook. So when you are sauteing or searing food, you always heat your pan up first. However, when you're cooking or making onions, my daughter met with Chef for 101 call the other day. Did she love it? Hers, I'm working on hers tomorrow. She should have it by Tuesday night, Monday night, somewhere around there. I thought I did the fun stuff last night. I know. Oh, yeah, let me check. Where are the eggs? Let's see. Sell by, May 23rd. I better not feed them to my family. That's why we just never use eggs. Look at that. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, did she oops. It's okay. I don't think honestly, I think food lasts longer than people think it should, but it could be the reason. It's so helpful. Oh, good, Kim. Yeah. She was really cute and it was good. I said I recorded it, so I'm going to send it to her. I said, do you want me to record it so your mom could listen too, just in case? She was like, oh, that's a really good idea. Believe me, it happens more often than not in this house, just because we go through so much food sometimes. But for sure, we don't use enough eggs. That's number one. All right, so I want to show you how to do your onions. Now, this is interesting because I like to use a hot pan for most of my saute, but for those of you who ever went to cooking school or cooking class, there is a theory that you add your onions when they are not to a cold pan. So that's interesting to me because I don't normally do that, but let's try it. Did you subscribe on Stan today? Oh, okay. You got that. When sauteing, do you use the 50-50 theory? I'm not sure what that is. So I'm going to add a little bit of cold oil to my cold pan. Hey, XO. And then we're going to turn it on. Let's try this one because it doesn't want to go on. That one does not like to work. But let me see, if I turn on the back, I might get this one to start. All right, let me get the fire. Let me get the fire. What's the 50-50, Robin? Do I have anything to make fire with? This stick. Let's see if I can get this stick to do it. Let's see if we can light this. Half cold or half butter. Oh, wait, what? Half cold oil, half butter. Oh, I mean, no, I don't need, for onions, it depends on what I'm making. It depends on what I'm making. Sometimes I'll do that, but not for this dish. Sometimes I will, but not this dish. Oops, I forgot to put these in. So then I'm going to put these in. Now, the idea that's talked about is that they kind of grow together. The oil, it infuses the flavor. Not sure how I feel about that. I like to have a hot pan when I drop oil, but I'm showing you both. So now here's the thing that most chefs agree on. When you're working with dried herbs, they're always at the base of your cooking. I think that's great, Molsum. If you love ghee, do you make your own ghee or you buy it? This board is wood. It's actually a meat cutting board, like when meat is finished. It's a meat finishing. This is the back of the board. I always use it for cutting. Like, see, if I have a roast or a steak, see that how it has the well, catches all the juice. I use the back. Now, here's the deal. Couple of things. Some more hacks, right? So you got your onion here. Hi all, please click. Oh, okay. Just me in her bio. TikTok bio. Click her face. Oh, okay, that's you. Okay. On brand. What's going on, sir? All right. Now, when you saute, couple things, like I was saying, when I went to cooking school, there was a big thing about, and it's funny what they said. There's two schools of thought. I have to add more salt to my thing. Salt from up here because it brings all the energy from the earth up and down into the pot. And then more practical chefs say, when you go from up here, it falls and lands around. Just cracking these jokes, like my eggs. And it falls into the food, a quarter of the way to our goal. So either way, I don't care why you do it, but it's a good to salt from, or bring your herbs from the top. And then and for me, it's salt in the beginning of your food. You finish if you need to. Same with this. I mean, there's no reason why you can't do it like that, but some people do it like this. I always want my dried herbs at this point. I do a sachet. You sachet through the kitchen. I can see you right now. I have a visual of you sachet. Okay, see how that now kind of breaks in? Paul, I'm not making anything. We're doing kitchen hacks tonight. So this is sort of a kitchen hack on how we saute, how we bring it here, and then how we add our spices and seasoning. So I'm just showing you more technique than than cooking anything. Later we're gonna make one recipe. So do you see how that is? Now you have all this. Now, also keep in mind, when you use dried herbs, a little goes a long way. Hi, Orphaned Angel. Thanks for the follow, Stephanie. A little goes a very long way. You don't need a lot of dried spicing. Fancy cooking hacks tonight, yes. I called these, wait, I named them for you guys. Oh, chef level cooking hacks. That's funny to me. Okay, see, so now what we're looking for in the onion is to get it translucent before we continue on adding anything. So when you look at your onion, see, some of it is still white, right? But you're looking for more of that. You see, you're looking more for that like translucent sort of onion, right? So we're just kind of gonna let it sit on the fire for a little bit. You don't want it to be white, it's still raw. And now here's where all the flavors being imparted on this level. I know, I love onions too. You really, you want to get used to salting at this stage. It also, what also happens is it draws a lot of the liquid out of your vegetables and starts to help the saute process too. But we really have a little time here. So now what we could do, we can also cover this, and what it does when you cover, what happens is as these saute, you know, you have condensation from the onion and it will drop back in the pan. So instead of it burning the pot, it's gonna go, you know, it's gonna give you a little bit more liquid because the water from the onion is being drawn out. Yes. And what's nice is, you know, the salt draws out the liquid at this point, and you don't necessarily, you don't get that burn on the onion, which is wonderful. Got it? This is the base of the flavor. I love onions so much. I do too. Oh, hold on, let me get my ingredients. Thank you. Perfect. Okay. Oh, perfect. Organic? Yes. Lovely. How was your 4th? I was catering. We catered for a party of 70 people. That was actually, I think it was almost 90. You see, it's starting to get translucent. It's not there yet, so we're gonna let it cook a little bit more before we continue. So now, when you saute your greens, right? We did this once before, how we pick our kale green. We take the top and we just pull this down. It's so nice and easy. That's not, Ron, that's not organic. See, we have our greens, and we're gonna cut these. Now you can use that for composting, you can use that for anything. So I just want to show you, when you saute greens, we'll saute them with this onion and a little garlic. I wouldn't necessarily use oregano, but I'm just showing you technique, not the other. No. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Just give me this. Oh, excuse me, doggies. Excuse me. All right, see? They're getting there. They're getting there. Then we'll saute them with a little bit of garlic too. We're gonna add. All right. So now I'm gonna cut the little tip off of the garlic, and then you can give it a little smash, and that'll that'll take all of that off, really nice and easy, right? Now this garlic is a little bit old, so I want to show you what I would do with it. I'm going to take, there's like a little bit of, you see the kind of the stem in there? I'm going to take that out. Hi baby, you're looking for food? You could smell how good it is, right? I'm going to take that out. It's sort of like the middle. It's where it starts to like grow a little plant in it. Oh, I want to show you something. This is really important with the greens. Now, I wouldn't necessarily add oregano to my greens or onion, but I'm going to just show you. I'm just going to show you some technique here. So once I get my garlic chopped, I'm going to put it in the pan, adding it to the onion. Again, right? I'm just going to do it on the back of the knife. It breaks it open. It releases all that flavor. Not the doggies. Yeah, they're swarming like little sharks, waiting for a morsel to fly into their mouth from the floor. All right, I'm going to add that in. Look how nice. Right, so now I'm just going to add that in. Our onions are getting translucent. See, this is the difference. Here's our onion a little bit translucent. Here's it's still got color on it. So we're looking to really break that down. Now, I chopped up my kale. I like greens. I love sauteing them. I would never put oregano in. It would normally be like a salt and garlic. But for this, I'm just showing you, I'm just going to keep going so I don't waste it. I'm drinking water. Live with more than 10 friends. Yay, you shared me live. Thank you. So look at how pretty. All right, now, these are getting there, and I like where they're at. So I'm going to add some kale in here. And I'm going to add the rest of my baby spinach. This is not a bad idea to eat with your eggs, by the way. Oop, there's a little wet at the bottom. Let me grab that. Okay. Now, I'm going to just incorporate this. Now, here's something I like to talk about when I'm sauteing greens. When I get to the point where they start to break down, I like using fresh garlic, but especially when I'm using bitter greens like an escarole, dandelion, the kale, not so much spinach, but with the dandelion and kale, I would put a can of white beans in here right now. Yep, we could add the eggs. This is a nice breakfast, actually, or dinner. Yep. I would get, hold on, my brain is not working for a second. All right. This is where I would add, oh my God, 21 Days to New York. I love it. One of my goals is to toss all of my nonstick pans. I need to get better on my all-clad. So Queen Bee, one pot at a time. One pot. What's your most favorite pot to cook with? That's the one you check off first. Also, yeah, we could do bacon, or we could do, I was going to show you bacon next, but I didn't want to put it in with this. Yes, you could do bacon. I like bacon with collards, actually, or bacon fat. I love that. And I'm not a big bacon fan, but I do like that combination. Now I would throw in, let me see if I have some white beans. Oh no, I have no white beans. Okay, I don't have any white beans, but, I do have a zucchini. Do you guys want to see a quick recipe? We can turn this into, we could do the poached egg on here. Okay, so now we have our greens. I'm going to add a little more kale to this. You see how much the greens shrink? It's crazy. So you can fake yourself out and eat a lot of greens thinking it's a very little bit of greens. And they're not terrible to do. Thank you. They're hickory. I love that. I feel like I'm always on vacation. And every time somebody tells me they like my cabinets, I say the same thing. Okay, so here, I'm just gonna chop this kelp. I'm just gonna add it in. And does it matter? Nope, it's all gonna break down and cook, so no problem, don't worry. I'm very easygoing with chefing. Stuff's breaking down, some of it you could use, some of it you can't. You know, you got a moldy piece on something, and I'm at home and I want to use it. I never do that at work. You know, that's not good. But if I'm home cooking, I try not to waste the food. And if you think about it, when you start home cooking, you have a lot of food. You know, there's a lot of food, and you don't realize when you shop how much food there is. So you really have to, know what you're cooking. Always use the back of your knife when you're trying to push food together, because the sharp part of your blade is what's going to scrape all the microplastics or wood fiber. You don't want to do that to your cooking. So keep that in mind. And never scrape any part of a plastic board. That's no bueno. Okay, so here we go. That's almost done, and I want to show you the next piece. So what I was saying before, to sweeten up that grain, to sweeten up those greens, I'm going to add garlic powder to the dish. And the reason I do that is because the fresh garlic tends to keep the greens weird, and the garlic powder seems, hey, come over here. Come here, hey, get out of there. And the garlic powder seems to sweeten the greens. Tips and tricks. Yeah, if you guys really want access to all our recipes, it's over 300 now, and we constantly adding. We have in there all our kitchen pharmacy, which has, so much medicinal. Cold and flu, aloe, skin, digestion, gut repair, and then we have all the fun stuff as a subscriber. For subscribers only, we have I don't even know, what do we have in there? We have Greek night, German night, slider night, appetizers, chicken, everything. April, how are you? It's so awesome. There's freebies on that store. You could just go and pick anything. So I see there's a lot of people here tonight. So if you're coming here for the first time, my name's Chef Liz. I've been cooking for 40 years, food and healing, organic food. I'm all about that. I'm a professionally trained vegan chef, but I make everything from, tofu salad and raw salads to pulled pork, everything in between. And I've worked in a health food store for the past 20 years. You'll see me there tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. So I really spend my time here talking about food and healing, how to make clean, healthy, organic, delicious, yummy food. Right now, Laprasalix. Right now tonight is our sort of kitchen hacks class. And so far, I'm just teaching you guys like little hacks about sauteing onions, and now I'm showing you greens to add to it. This is not really a recipe. It's more of technique and different ways to incorporate flavor into your food. When I saute greens, I don't normally add onion, but I didn't want to lose my onion, so I just kept going. So you see, now when you have your powdered garlic in here, it will sweeten the green up a lot. If you just use, that tastes so good. If you just use garlic, like fresh garlic, it doesn't work. What temperature are you at? I'm at a medium-low flame, and I've got a flame here. And this is a Viking stove. But it is powered by propane, not natural gas. And every stove is different. All right, so here, this is a nice plate. You got your nice greens. We could even add this to our breakfast, right? To our egg. Let's do that. Our poached egg, which I love. Love, love, love. Hold on, I'm getting my dishes. I'm right behind you. I'm climbing on a chair to show you. All right. Here we go. Here we go now. All right. This is actually could be a yummy, very yummy breakfast. We talked about food combining today and how we're not going to, you know, for the most part, when we eat eggs, especially if you're suffering from high cholesterol, you don't want to pair your eggs with any types of carbohydrate, right? Because it's not good for you. Look, this could be this is a yummy breakfast. Now, I know everybody wants toast because that's what we're trained on, but not a good idea. There you go. Come on, you guys can eat this for breakfast, right? Like a beautiful poached egg and greens. Yay! Did you do anything else besides garlic powder for flavor? So in here is, I did a little salt, a little fresh garlic, a little garlic powder. Very simple. Again, I'm showing you technique. What I was showing, oh, there is oregano in here, dried oregano. But the reason I did that, hi Rochelle, the reason I did that was to show you, how you incorporate your flavors, your dried herbs. Thanks for the follow. Your dried herbs at the very base of your cooking. Salt and dried herbs are, oh, isn't that egg cold? Yeah, Patty, this is just to show you. It's really not to show you recipes, it's to show technique. And you guys were like, oh, the egg would be cool. And I was like, yeah, that probably would be really cool. So I just put it on there. I'm not really doing recipes. This is more technique and hacks. Hey there. Did I miss anybody's questions? Let me see. How do you feel about stainless versus cast iron? Just me. Those are my two favorite pots. That's what I use in my kitchen. Cast iron and stainless steel. Pretty much not much other stuff. I mean, I have a tagine that's like a it's sort of cast iron. My pots and pans, Jody, are all clad, and I use the MasterChef ones. I haven't bought new pots or pans probably 30 years. I bought them when I was in cooking school in the 90s. Come on, you big, beautiful tappers. Protein and fiber, exactly. That's what we're looking for. Hey there. Okay, let me see. Okay, let's keep going. Let me keep scrolling. Let me see if there's any more questions. The stand has videos and recipes, hacks. Yeah. Hi, Chef. Hi, Motak. What about Dutch ovens? I have a huge Dutch oven. That's the other. You want to see my huge? You want me to bring my Dutch oven out here? You guys want to see it? It's pretty impressively big. I mean, I'll show it to you. I'm not going to use it tonight, but you guys want to see it? I have two. I'll show you my two big pots when I'm having a big party. They're quite the big pots. So this is my Dutch oven. Now, it's a Le Creuset, and I don't buy all my Creusettes all different. This is just my big brazier I do for stews and stuff, but I don't use this very often. But if I'm having a big party here, I make a lot of food in that. But this Dutch oven is huge, and what I do, and all my Creusettes different colors, because what I do is I wait if you are on the mailing list to like Le Creuset or Williams Sonoma, they do a lot of this. What I do is I wait for the 40% off. You get a coupon usually around November during Black Friday, and I get the 40 off, and then I buy these crazy pots. But isn't this beautiful? I mean, I make beef stew in this. I do love a good Dutch oven. I love it. I don't use an Instapot. I don't really use an air fryer. If you can see one of my TikTokers over here calls this my Easy Bake Oven. If you can see it, can you guys see this? It's a Cuisinart, and it does everything. June has one. A bunch of us have them, but it's one of my favorites. I very rarely use my oven, but this is my pot, and all my colors are different. Like I have this grill that I live on. It's crazy. Oh my God, there's like 20 comments and I missed them. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me go back and catch them all. Okay, so I wanted Drew Barrymore one. I don't know what those are. I'll have to look. People used to make fun of me for sauteing veggies and having them with eggs. It's the best way. Yes, we want to see how it works and how you use it. What, the Dutch oven? For both platforms. Yeah, okay, here we go. Good evening. Hey, stay happy. I need a Dutch oven. It will be my next kitchen investment. Wait for the 40 off, unless you don't have to, but that's what I do. I was just going to ask about braising. Oh, you want to learn braising? I can show you how to do that. Le Creuset is what is used to make my sourdough bread. Oh, you get the little ones? I make no knead bread in my Dutch oven. Oh yeah, I've seen that. I don't do a lot of bread baking, but that's cool. Yes, I think I have 6 large cast iron Dutch ovens, which you guys are going to see if you join. So I have cooking classes offer. If you click on my link in my bio, you'll see them. I'm doing a campfire cooking class, and we will be working with the cast iron large Dutch oven pots. I think I have 6 of those, but I'm a Girl Scout, so. What's the name of your oven? This oven is a Viking. It's on its last leg. What's the oven name on the counter? This is it's a Cuisinart. It's actually, if you go to my kitchen essentials page, you will see, yes. You will see the one that I get. You can, whatever, shop for whatever you want. I think I bought mine, yeah, like that. What's the noise? The noise is my dogs jumping around like crazy people. All right, hello, Sarah. So you want to talk about braising? I can teach you that for a real quick minute. Let me see. Do I have something to braise? So braising is for like. Let me just put my pot somewhere. Braising is for perfect. Braising is for. Hold on. I'm just moving my pot over. Braising is for like meats that are, that require a long term to cook. You can almost say that when you're stewing something, you're braising, but braising is usually like a liquid. You're cooking it in 20 people here. Happy Saturday. 210 people. That's so awesome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name's Chef Liz. I have been cooking food and healing and organic foods for 40 years. I had a home delivery service, like organic prepared meals, for a long, long time, and I lost it during the World Trade Center. I lost my client base. We were out of New York, and for all of us that was a terrible time. And then I went to work for a health food store, and I've been there for the past 20 years, and it's. I spend my time doing food and healing, cooking, and now, back in September of last year, I jumped on TikTok and said, I want to teach. I want to teach people and show people how to eat healthy, clean food, organic food, and how it affects the body. And we have amassed a beautiful community, so come and join. How do you get a stainless steel pot not to stick? You don't. If you're talking about like cast iron, if you're going to do that, you got to cook low heat, right? Constantly stirring. I would never fry an egg or cook eggs in a stainless steel pot. I would always I'm always using cast iron. The only sort of coated pan I'd use for anything, I'm going to show you real fast. It's my crepe pan. It's a Le Creuset, this crepe pan, and nobody is allowed to touch this pan. Not one person. They're not allowed to touch it because if you scratch it, I've got to toss it, and it was several $100s. So this is my crepe pan, so nobody touches it. So I don't really necessarily season my cast iron much. What I do is, when I clean it, I heat it over the stove. If it starts to get a little dry, all I do is take a little olive oil. I mean, like a splash. If your cast iron gets rusty, if your cast iron gets rusty, you've got to, you know, clean it and scrub it and redo. But I do this. I just kind of take a little bit of oil, just kind of rub it in. You can use wax paper. I'm just using a paper towel. I don't, you know. And then you can heat it a little bit if you want for a minute or so. That's it. And this is how I, well, if you're gonna prep a new cast iron, I'm gonna clean it, and then I'm gonna just do what I did here and bake it in the oven on like 300, 350 for 2 hours. But usually every cast iron comes with sort of a what you're supposed to do. Can you use cast iron on an electric stove top? Yes, and you know what else you can do? You can use cast iron on induction, which is fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. How do you prep your cutting board? So I showed that before, and I'll do it again for you guys. I love this group. I love all the questions. I love it, love it, love it. I'm so excited. Okay, wait, are these too hot? No. Okay, so what I do with this wood, I use wood or bamboo. I don't use a lot of plastic. And if I do use plastic, this is salt, and I use a mineral-based salt. I'll show you. You guys want to see the salt I use? Hold on. Let me get the bag of salt. Here it is. This is the salt I use. It's called real salt. It's Redmond Life. I love it. It's mineral-based. Mined here in Utah, in Utah. It's in a salt mine. It's great. I love it. It's the salt I use. Now, hold on. Let me show you. I take a lemon with my salt. You could use baking soda too if you want, or baking powder. I don't care. I like lemon and salt. It really does a nice job. And my board is pretty clean. I just did this before for everybody. But if you've never done this and you have a wood cutting board and you do it, you're going to see some mud come off your board. You're going to be a little freaked out. Don't panic. You see? Okay. Hey, you know what just came up but in my mind? How many people have a barbecue this weekend? Or are going to a barbecue tomorrow? Keep this in mind. When you're out in the barbecue and you guys have food out and people are eating, you have 4 hours to eat your food. From the time it hits the table till bacteria starts to grow. Keep that in mind. Once you take food out of wherever you're serving it from, like if you make a cold salad, if you're barbecuing meats, if you're, putting trays out and, you have sterno in them and they're sitting on the, in the sterno. Once that sterno temperature drops below 165, you start to run the risk of bacteria growth. So you want to make sure when you're out barbecuing that you are Tyler, I will teach you that. So you don't want to do that. So you have 4 hours. Keep that in mind. So the guacamole that's been sitting out with the chips, you get to a barbecue at 2:00 and at 8:00 you're hungry. You better figure out what food and keep your eye out. What food has been out all day and don't let your burgers sit on the barbecue and sit there on a cold barbecue. Remember that, especially in the heat. Especially in the heat. So keep that in mind. Who's the fastest tapper? Oh, if Chef misses your question, send it again. Crazy Lady, awesome. Thanks so much for your help. Oh, Mary, you got this. Little bit of oil on a paper towel, wipe it around. Yeah, and then bake it. That's it. Very simple. Very simple, Mary. It works. And really, there's not a lot of care to these. Let's fry. I have 1 egg left. Let's fry it. Let me show you. So, hold on, I want to get this center one going for you guys. Okay. So you're gonna cook an egg. How do you like your egg, Mary? Thanks for the follow. You're welcome. That's why so many people end up with gastritis and sick after a barbecue because of sitting out too long. Yeah, now I'm going to tell you something. I mean, barring the idea that you're going to get an E. coli from a barbecue, the odds of that are very slim. But over hard, you got it. But if you're going to get sick at a barbecue, what's going to happen is stomach cramps, stomach pain, diarrhea. That's most likely what's going to happen if you eat food that's starting to get bacteria. You're not going to get like the big stuff. But still, you're not going to feel good. You could throw up too. But throwing up is different. That's food poisoning. You're not going to get food poisoning. I'm talking about bacteria, right? That's what's going to happen. Okay, so our pan is hot, right? Now, what do you put with your egg, Mary? Butter, oil, what do you like? Over easy? Okay. I'm trying to decide which Dutch oven to invest. Okay, Staub, Le Creuset, Lodge. All right, I'm going to tell you. Hold on. Okay, over medium. Do you guys like butter or oil? Come on, help me out. We'll do butter. Let's do butter. That's a breakfast thing. I got some butter here. So Staub and Le Creuset, they're pretty much equal. Either one is going to be fabulous. You can't go wrong with either one. The difference between that is I find that a cast iron Dutch oven is better for outdoor cooking than on a stove or in an oven. Because usually the Dutch ovens, the cast iron ones, the Lodge pots, have legs. So you want salt and pepper? Okay. You have to, I have a salt hack for you guys. You want to, I would do that. So you can't go wrong, Staub or Le Creuset. Doesn't matter which. Either one's going to be beautiful. That's a beautiful egg. It's very old. We're not going to eat this egg. So at least it was here for display. But we're not going to eat it. It's a little on the old side. Okay, Mary, you see? Now I put a little butter in this pan. I want you to see how it just does not stick. Now, we could flip this over, but I'm going to pop the egg, so I don't want to do that. You guys said you wanted it over easy. Oh. So I'm just going to flip it over like that. Now, yes, there's oil, so paprika. All right, paprika too. I can do it. There you go. Paprika. All right. So, if they're well seasoned, which I just seasoned it, so it's a little bit, you're not going to get that like goober, or it's not going to get really stuck on the pan. I mean, he's still beautiful. Like I could crack that and he's going to be runny. You guys want it, you guys said you wanted it well or medium. Garlic too. Oh, garlic too. Let's go. Let's go. A little garlic on the egg. We could put this big boy on the, come out. I take my little thing off because I don't like these things telling me how much I'm allowed to put on, so I do it myself. Well, don't runny yolk is gross. Oh, okay. We are going to have a debate about eggs. I like the runny yolk. All right, now hold on. Here we go. We can put it on here. Should we poke it? He's not really ready, I can tell. He's going to be running. But you see, really the idea is that you don't put cast iron in water. You really should never put cast iron in water. You should be able to wipe this pan out with, I agree with the no eggs in stainless. Never Never, never, never. I like runny, but not too much. Okay, so we're gonna let this guy fry. So we're gonna put him right on top of here. So he's beautiful. Let's see. So you see, Mary, the pan is still clean, but you really should not be putting water on a cast iron. The way that you really clean a cast iron pan, and I know I'm gonna get a little crap from this, but don't care. I'm doing this. That's the way I'm cleaning cast iron. Yeah, so Pine, if you moved and you found it, why no egg and stainless? Because it sticks and it makes a mess. I would show you, but I ran out of eggs and I don't feel like getting stuck cleaning the pan. But you should not be using, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. But see how easy that is? And cast iron's wonderful. It's just wonderful. Let's see, how did I do with this egg? Ooh, look at that. I like that. Look. How do you like that? Pull on the screen. Over easy. I'm a scrambled or poached girl. But that's beautiful. So this is a nice breakfast right here. Perfect. Three of us in here. I know there's a bunch of just me's. I did notice that. All right, so we're moving right along with all our hacks. We just rocked it. What's under the egg? So, Nisha, what I was showing everybody when I first started tonight, I'm kind of doing kitchen hacks, but like kind of chef hacks that we do. How long does it take to really get the pan seasoned so nothing sticks? I don't know, overnight. Like when you get your pan, you oil it. If you take care of your pan, it will never stick, ever. Hey, JC, how do you like your eggs? Okay, so now listen, guys, if you love what I'm doing here tonight, I am doing sort of out of the realm here and doing over time, the more you use it, the more seasoned it becomes. Yes, I'm getting older and cast iron is getting heavy for me. Can you do these? These are a little bit easier. I totally understand that. No water is the key. Exactly. This one's not really that heavy, but it's small, you know? Like this grill, this Le Creuset, this guy's heavy. I think he might be close to like 4 pounds, 5 pounds or so. Okay, so if you guys are loving this, I'm doing Sunday night cooking classes. There's a whole bunch of them. The next one that's coming up is, it's a Sunday night, 7 to 9. They're 29 or 25, I forget, like $25. And there's limited amount of people that come to those. Oh, it's summer salads. We're gonna do 4, we'll probably do 4 on camera, and then you'll have a couple more that we do. That's where my mom is, so putting cast iron in water. No water. Hey, Rosie Bonita. How are you? So if you guys want to see the classes, so when is it? The 20th, I think. It's summer salads. The following weekend, maybe, the 27th, is campfire cooking. Then on August 3rd, that Sunday, we're doing fish. I'm doing crab cakes, 2 different kinds of stuffings, fish stuffings. You're going to get a bunch of recipes and learn all about cooking fish. We are, and you'll have access to the recordings. You get all the recipes. You're going to get them a week ahead of time, so that if you want to join the class and cook with me, you'll be able to watch me. I can watch you. There's Zoom. And you will be able to, you can be on camera, off camera, you can cook, you can ask questions, you don't have to ask questions, you can sit and watch, doesn't matter. But they're fabulous classes. I have a list of them. You click the link in the bio, and you can sign up for whatever classes. You're going to stay till August 3rd? I love it. And Tyler's coming up, and he'll be live. And I think I'm going to make him cook the campfire. I'm just going to sit there and tell them what to do. Oh, did you watch the brunch class? Did you love it, Kim Ye? It's good, right? It was fun. We had a good time. It's great. I think we're limiting it to 30 seats or 28 seats, so there's no scroll going on. You can ask me a ton of questions. I'm teaching the whole time. It's wonderful. I will be cooking all the recipes. You can cook all of them with me or some. Easy win. What do we got? We got 4 votes. We got easy, some hard, 0 medium. Interesting. So click the link. They're great classes. You gave to send hearts though. Aw. And did a gift vote. You guys are cute. I'm knocking at your door. Welcome. So, okay, so I just drank some water, guys. I mean, TikTok. So if you guys, so just so you know my journey, I've been cooking for 40 years. I've been studying food and healing since I could buy my own food. And I really talk about, how does food affect our body? How do I know it's so awesome. It's so nice to see everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And then I, let's see. So I went to cooking school, became a professionally vegan chef. I was second generation of vegan chefs out of New York. And I started working sort of like high profile clients, private chef work wasn't for me. And then I got an opportunity to go to Saudi Arabia and cook there for King Fahad's family. His daughter-in-law owned a women's center in the diplomatic quarter of Riyadh, and I spent a year cooking there, and it was an incredible experience. One of these days I'll have to do a whole class about my experience there. It was pretty special. I really became a chef there. Because I don't use that term lightly, and I don't like when people use that and are not chefs. There's a lot of people, there's like there's a couple of camps for people. I'm in the camp of you earn that title. You don't get to use it. And then and then I came back, I had my home delivery service, and I did organic prepared meals, and then, hey Cass, and then thank you Cheryl for my finger hearts. And then I had a home delivery service. I did organic prepared meals all over the tri-state area. Thank you for my heart. Oh yes, we have 122 hearts. That's so awesome. I have a fan club. Whoop, whoop. So much. It really does, crazy lady. It really does. Thank you, Eric, for my heart. Thank you. Hi, Deanne. Thanks for my heart, me. And I did that for a long time, and then 9/11 came, and literally 2/3 of my business was gone. So I spent the next 2 weeks after 9/11, my crew and I made 3,000 sandwiches, and we delivered them all over Manhattan to, all over. You couldn't get past 14th Street, but we would deliver them all over the city, and just to help the effort, the rest, recovery effort and whatnot. It was a rough time for all of us. What is that beautiful? Thank you for my meteor shower, Renee. It was very, thank you for the fireworks. The fireworks just went off outside in our neighborhood. Thank you for my fireworks. So it was a really incredibly difficult time. So I did not restart my business. It was too much. And got a disaster loan. I was the first person in the city, because I had just finished all my paperwork for an SBA loan, to get bigger and build my company bigger. And instead, I was the first person to, excuse me, get a check. I have a picture with the governor and the SBA. I had an SBA, and I was actually the first check that was handed out. And I paid my debt, paid my crew, closed my doors. It was really sad. And then I met Jeff, the owner of Nature's Temptations, and I've been here. Thanks, Robin. It's so nice. And I've been with Nature's Temptations for the past 20 years. You'll see me tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. in the shop, Eastern Standard Time. So come join us. We'll be getting ready. It's the last day of the holiday weekend for us. where people will be buying, deli food. So I have to make sure everything's ready. And I've been here. So in September, I came on board and I said, I want to teach. I want to teach everybody how to eat healthy and make food that still tastes delicious and you get to heal. And I actually had no idea. I did not know what to expect. And here I am. Thank you, Mary. So guys, sign up for cooking classes. Go pick one. They're $25. We don't have a scroll. We don't have questions. It's so cool. I know, dude, Mom, I actually love, I love working in my shop. I love my crew. I love my people. And I love this. So my soul bucket is very full these days. Very full. So if you click the link on my bio, you'll find cooking classes. Most of the people that have been here for a very long time have signed up for a lot of the classes. So there's not a lot of spaces left, but I know there's still spaces in every class. And then here, my last little thing I'll tell you is I have this beautiful cooking cookbook. It's 28 of my most favorite soups. And my beautiful friend from Jag Studios photographed all these soup pictures right from my home. Look, turkey chili in a cast iron pan. We're going to be doing this recipe at Campfire Cooking. Well, Tyler will be. We have meal plans. I work with people and create meal plans for them. It's pretty cool. So if you check out the store, there's something for everyone. All right, more kitchen hacks. You ready? Everybody have a salt shaker? Hey, Mats, thanks for my heart. Nice to see you, sir. So when you get salt, especially when you have some of the Celtic salt or sea salts, those things, I'm a guest with a spoon. I don't know. You're going to have to convince me of that, but you can be a guest. Of course you can. But I do want you to cook. I think that might be fun. All right, hold on. Let me get my rice. So this is white jasmine rice. If you have salt and sometimes you find it clumping, here is a little kitchen hack that will help that problem. You're gonna take some rice and you're gonna put it in your salt shaker. I have a little espresso spoon here and I put probably the equivalent of a teaspoon of rice in here. Oh my gosh, who just did that? Renee, you just sent 10 subs. You guys were doing road trip food this Monday night. I love you, Renee. Thank you. High protein. Yep, I do a lot of keto. I didn't put in there that they're keto, but they are. And they also, with the exception of 2 recipes, they are gluten-free. The only reason why they're not is because they're made with barley. So here, I'll kind of show you the table of contents. There is, we have barley soup. So there's gumbo. The chili has beans, so no. They're not super keto. I have a chicken vegetable. I would have to say no. This book does not have a lot of keto in it. Can you make it keto? Probably, but it's not really keto. But if you like that, we could do it. Do you guys still want like a keto paleo class? That could be fun. Look, so here, thank you, Renee. That is awesome. I love you for that. Look, now you have rice grains in here, and what that does is it sort of balances out and absorbs any humidity, so your rice doesn't, can you use rice with seasonings as well, such as, oh yeah, sure. Yes, keto carnivore class. I could do that, Sarah. We can add that to our list. The chicken corn chowder soup I made went over well. Yeah, we get a lot of good feedback. I would love a keto class, please. We can totally add that. I am all in for a keto. All right, now, let me see how many hacks I have left. Let's see. Crazy lady, thank you for my dragon crown. Do you know that I was born in the year of the dragon? So that dragon crown is awesome. Watch the live about thyroid. Oh, Ginny, the thyroid class should be, is that posted on YouTube, Tyler? Oh, peace. Okay, hold on. What I did with the salt, I added rice, about a teaspoon of raw rice. Thanks for the idea. You're welcome. Crazy lady, you're a dragon too? It's the best. We're fire. Peace. I added rice to my salt shaker, and what that does, especially if you're using like sea salts that sometimes get like hard or they get like wet and moisture seeps in, the rice will absorb whatever moisture's in here and keep the salt flowing, right? And it doesn't come out of the shaker. Got it? So it keeps it fresh, I guess, would be a good word. All right, more kitchen hacks. What do we have? Dry spices, always, always, always at the base of your cooking. You never add them anytime after that, right? Right. That, you're welcome, peace. You're welcome. Hi, Sunflower. You guys are awesome tonight. I love this Saturday night class. All right. So also, let me see. What else do I have here for you? You know when you roast meats, right? Did you just send another dragon crown, or that was the one that just was sent before? Did I miss it? Good evening, Deja Sparkles. I love that name. Tapping is clapping. Oh, we're so close to 100,000 likes. We did it. Cool dragon. That dragon crown's crazy. All right, so what was I just saying? Oh, ice water. I want to show you a cool, you want to see a little fancy let me see, did I get it? Oh, yes. I want to show you a little pretty hack that when you want to garnish something. You guys want to see something like that? This is kind of fun. So here, you have your scallion, right? What we're going to do, hi doggy. I was just going to call you a kitty cat. Hi. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I want to see everybody. Here you go. Say hi, I'm Thor, and I'm the best doggy in the whole world, and I love everybody. Don't put your foot on there, it's hot. Look, oh, no kisses. Sure. Oh, okay, you want some kisses? All right, you can have some kisses. This is my little doggy. He has a brother. He's the fat, he eats all the food. He's your little fat boy, right? You're so fat. You're such a fat boy. He's so cute. All right, this is Thor, mighty Thor. All right, wait, let me wash my hands, and then I want to show you this cute little hack. Nope, I can't play with you now. You're going to have to wait a few more minutes. All right, now we're going to take our knife. We're going to take a knife, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of even out. I'm evening out here. I can put I think this is, yeah, it's warm enough. I'll show you. Here we go. Can you guys see it? Okay, you can see now, right? Okay, so I'm going to take this, right? And I like having the little roots on it. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to just I just cut it a little bit, right? I split the leaf, okay? I'm going to do it again. This is fun. It just creates a little bit of a garnish. If you have something that you want to make look pretty, a vegetable platter or a dish. Okay, now you see that? Now, I'm going to I need something sort of deep. Oh, here I got it. A little wide and a little deep because this one's long. Let me get a bowl. This will work. Okay, I'm going to get some ice cubes. This is fun. And you could do this with a radish too, which I have some radish, so I'll do it with the radish as well. I'm getting some ice. I'm going to put that in here. We get one more. Okay, we need a keto class. This week we're gonna do road trip, so maybe next week we'll do keto. I have Chef's Cookbook. It's very beautiful and full of delicious recipes. It's so good, right? Green onions, you can stick those in water. All right, so now I'm gonna show you This is just a cute little sort of, kind of like a cute little hack to make a decoration. Hold on, I gotta make this a little small. I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller so it fits in my little pan, my little pot. Okay. We're just gonna let it sit there for a minute. I'm gonna add a little more ice. I wanna make it nice and cold. All right. Very cold water, yep, got it. And then I wanna show you, you can do this with a radish too. Now, let me see. This isn't my forte, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna make like a little, gonna make some little splits. This is not my forte, but we're gonna try. Here I am again on camera, messing around. But I will tell you, the cooking classes, I would love to see you guys join them. They are so fun, and we have a really good time. All right, we're gonna put this in that ice cold water too. All right. You know, when you have a thermometer too, if you fill your cup with ice and cold water, you will get that freezing temperature, and you can adjust your thermometer. All right, we'll let them sit there for a bit. All right, how are we doing? That's so cool. Oops, that's so cool. All right, thank you for my follow. Might want to email her. It's mine, but you're doing great. Carve away my friend. Oh my God, I'm so bad at that. You do a good job with that. I saw your pictures. You do that fancy stuff. I'm not good at it, but I try. I'm very much like, I don't know, are you guys like this? Did you already purchase the meal plan? Sarah, where are you, Sarah? That's cool. Yeah, I have meal plans, but I noticed that the people that I've done them for so far have asked me more for like recipes, but what I do is I'm creating for you your own sort of based on your needs, based on your health requirements, based on what's going on with your being. I'm creating for you guys. The water's cloudy because we're on a well and there's a lot of oxygen in our water. We have a huge filtering system, and lately the water comes out, it's not really cloudy, it's very aerated, so it looks cloudy, but it's not. We have our water tested like every 2 years because we're on a well, and blah, 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 I can't even talk. Yeah, it's just I think if you're doing the one-on-one and it's $49, Sarah, we just add like $30 to that, and I can create the meal plan for you, and you have an hour of time, so it works. I'm fine with that. So that's why. What was I just saying? I was just saying something about food. Oh, about the meal plans. And I create like a personal meal plan for you. So you'll get like spice blends. You're going to get, all of that stuff. And it's all based on your needs. So I cross-reference all the way through. It's pretty cool. Not my forte, but then cuts it perfection. Yeah, no. Did you order? Hi, Chess. Thanks for the follow. Hi, Mary Alice. And you're doing it all while wearing a white top. I could never. Well, I mean, today bubbles. Oh yeah, it just aerates. It's not doing it now, but it just needs to be aerated. On the night, too, at the same time, I asked my Sarah. You just have to add the cost of that piece of it, Tyler. That's fine. I don't care. Yes. I guess the answer is yes. You don't get the meal plan that day. It takes me a week. I do a lot of research. It takes me, depending on the complexity of the meal plan, it takes me probably, I'm going to say 4 or 5 hours to do a meal plan. Maybe, it depends, but the more complex they are, the more it takes. But I'm literally creating meal specifics. Yeah. So based on your health needs, based on the flavors you love, I even like to know if you know your blood type, I will even add that into the meal plan so that it creates all of that. Okay, Just Me. We have a lot of Just Me's in here tonight. It's kind of funny. Your order's the same. Yeah, Dana. It's weird. Like we have so much we have well water and it's so clean, but it's weird how that happens. And it just started happening this year. So we immediately got it tested again, and it's fine. It's just the way that the filter is filtering the water. And I guess we have hard water, so we have to I think we have to have some kind of salt go in the water too. I don't know, so it changes it. You don't taste it because it gets filtered out, but all right, let me see. What else do we have? Ooh, we're so close now. Changing my name is just me. You guys are amazing too. Oh, we have well water too. Our water softener broke and it's not any fun. Oh yeah, you got to yeah. I don't know what I would do, but the water's hard here, so that's the only thing. So the softener, I think, is the salt, I guess, part of it, and then it's filtered. It's like a whole big, thing that has to be done. All right, so let's see. What else can I tell you? Well, when you get this, I'm gonna post this for you guys, but you'll get like all of. Oh, here's the last one I'll do with you. Do you guys make homemade whipped cream? Do you like to make homemade whipped cream? I forgot to put. Yes, the salt goes in the softener. Yeah. Oh my God, it must be so annoying, right? Okay, so what was I just saying? Can you tell me if I'm still a sub? Beth, your name, you still have the sub thing next to you, so you're good. Hey, Patricia. All right, so the last one I'm going to tell you today, and then there's like 17 of them on the list. Oh no, wait, I have to make dressing with you. Hold on. Let me clean my space here for you. Hold, please. Hold. I'm so all over the place tonight. Hold on. We're gonna make French dressing for my pal. My pal Tyler wants to see French dressing. And I had to skip my the last live that we were gonna do dressing. So I said, okay, let me do it. Hold on, I'm just moving stuff out off the counter so I can bring you guys back over here and we can do our French dressing. There is crap all over my kitchen tonight. Where is Paul when I need him? I can do a sweet and sour dressing with you guys. Not tonight, but I can. I can totally do that. I should do, you guys should we should do that. Like, how can we do that where you guys give me like a whole bunch of different ideas that you want? Well, I mean, sometimes we do collect the ideas that you tell me during a class, but then you have so many more. So we just try and keep a running list. That way, when I can't remember what to do, I can do it with you. What about an all about rice night? Okay. Like you mean like a fried rice, a Thai rice, a rice pudding, like all stuff like that? You mean like that? I could do that. Hold on, let me move you guys down here. All right, now we're gonna blend in the blender. You guys ready? I haven't been able to find sweet and sour at the store for months now. It's so annoying. Well, I will tell you, Joe, the way that you create a sweet and sour, do you want are you thinking, so sweet and sour is vinegar and sugar, right? So if you want like a German sweet and sour, the base is like, write this down. You got a pen? I'll wait for you to get a pen. And I will give you some ideas for sweet and sour. I'm drinking TikTok. I'm drinking water TikTok. Are you still gonna do a sub night for salad dressing? We did a sub night already for salad. Oh, wait a minute. Let me move this. Oh, I know what I can do. Hold on. Let me fix this. Let me move this over here. I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. Oh, that's a little too small. Oh, okay. Is that okay over there? All right. Oh. All right, hold on. Okay, good. All right. I thought it had been canceled. No, that wasn't going to be a sub night. It's going to be a regular night. But no, tonight I'm just going to do a quick dressing. Hold on. That's why we have this bad boy here. So, okay, hold on. Let me return. Sweet and sour. Hold on. Keep telling me those thoughts. Thank you for my dragon crown, and I missed it. I had my eyes closed. Ah! Thank you so much. You're so sweet. I have not done the summer dressing, but we will get to it. Maybe I'll do it for Thursday because my schedule now completely calms down for a long time at work. So, oh yeah, we didn't do the whipped cream. Okay, hold on. All right, we're not going anywhere. I'll finish everything we talked about. I didn't finish about the whipped cream. What else do we need? The sweet and sour. I know, it's so cool. I think that's the second or third one tonight. Sweet and sour. And then what was the other thing? I'm going to do the French dressing. All right, those are the three things we need to do, right? Tyler's French. That's what we're going to call this. Tyler's French dressing. Okay, wait. So, Joe, sweet and sour is always salt and vinegar, right? Sweet, sour, those flavors. So like if you were going to do a German one, you'd do red onion, a sour braten. Think about that base. Red onion. It's not a Catalina. Hi, Gina. Taco salad. Oh my God. I didn't do it like a Catalina. I did it more like a French wishbone dressing. I thought you wanted French, not Catalina. Next time, all right, whatever. Hold on, hold the thought. So for like a German sweet and sour, you're gonna do like red onion, then you're gonna do ginger, a little juniper, bay leaf. You're gonna caramelize that with a little bit, wow, a little bit of brown sugar, and then you're gonna finish that with like you're gonna, kind of break all of that down, and then thank you for my heart, and then. Tyler, we should do something like, you guys want to see the French dressing? We need 3 cooking classes. No, Catalina and French are a little different. One is a little more red. The other is a little more orangey. But it will work. I got you. And then you're going to finish that sweet and sour, that like German sweet and sour with apple juice and some vinegar, red wine vinegar, right? That's a German sour braten sort of. It's really good. It's a sweet and sour. That's how I do my braised red cabbage. That recipe's available. Oh my God. I finally got it right. What's up, friends? There's 140 people here. Some of them have not done a class. That's so funny, right, crazy lady? Tyler, you did not. Are you doing the same thing, Rob? You and Robin need to talk to each other and get all the screenshots together. Ay, ay, ay. All right, so, and then if you do sort of like an Asian sweet and sour, you could do that with like a tomato sauce base, orange juice, like fresh orange juice. You squeeze the orange, put the orange in the pot, add, again, vinegar and sugar. Let that simmer a really long time. That's like a sweet and sour chicken or something like that. Very simple, very basic, but good. You could add a little ginger to that. You're going to create an album in the store. What's that cute little puppy? Copper picnic, Renee. Oh my God, that was so cute. So you could do that and add a little ginger to that. You could add a splash of sesame oil if you want. Very simple. The Good Seasons Italian. Well, crazy, that would be like, I call that grandma dressing. That one you guys, I think, have already somewhere. That's a dressing in the subscriber night. So are you in the recipe vault? You got to get in the recipe vault. That's the place. That's the place. Okay, you ready? I got for you guys, I made my husband go get, look, organic Heinz ketchup. You're welcome. So does that kind of give you sort of like that sweet and sour? I mean, Asian and German food is usually the sweet and sour that we're doing. I can't do it tonight, I don't think. Hold on, let me try. Yeah, we need a couple of classes. Oh, yes, I have that one, yeah. All right, hold on. What do I need to do? Here comes the mirror. Oh, now I gotta move this over for Robin. All right, there we go. So, you became a subscriber, join the recipe vault. Show him how to do that. Okay, all right, whipped cream. So here's the thing, do you guys make fresh whipped cream? I'm gonna give you the recipe right now. You're gonna get my actual famous, most delicious recipe. Oh, yes. Oh. It's actually organic Heinz ketchup. So there's no high fructose corn syrup in it. It's good. It's okay. It's got organic tomato concentrate, organic distilled vinegar, organic sugar, salt, organic onion powder, organic spice, and natural flavoring. We need 3 cooking classes tonight. You ready? Let's do it. I found the best organic health food store in our lovely downtown today. Super excited. I love that. Lisa, get their flyer. Get their flyer. It's the best way to shop organic food because it becomes much more affordable that way. All right, you guys ready? I need a measuring cup. I have no idea where they are. Oh, found some. Yay. All right. So now, when you want to create a recipe, you need a mise en place. Mise en place means you want all your ingredients together. Here's another hack. Oh, Tyler, can you, Primal Kitchen ketchup, delicious also. Can't get that around my neighborhood, so I had my husband run out and get this. I thought about this last minute to make this for him. Hi, Lady D. If you click on my face, you go to the link of the store, you scroll halfway down the page, it says Recipe Vault or Join the Community. And you get all the recipes. There's over 300 recipes that you have access to. Robin, it's the same one. But here's the thing. Here's the hack. When you go to make your, whipped cream, the best way to do it, all that TikTok replays are crazy value. Yeah. You have to freeze your bowl and your whip. So thank you, Lady D, for all those hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got a new fan in the fan club. Hi, Lady D. Woo-hoo. Yes, Renee's like, you're all welcome to join the community. It's so fun. There's great cream in the chocolate cake. I need to learn from you. Lady D, go pick some classes. How much are they right now? 24, 29, I forget. So everything, you want that frozen. Like literally, you're having a party and you want to make a cake with fresh whipped cream or you're doing berries, get it in your freezer. You have your KitchenAid, it's your bowl and the whisk. If you're not doing that and you have a hand mixer, put the 2 little whips in the freezer and you keep them there. Let them sit in there for like 2 or 3 hours. The colder they are, the better your whipped cream sets and the faster it whips. It's super cold, exactly. And then, let's see, I need to learn here. Yes. Did I answer everybody's question? Okay. Now, the classes, get the classes, Lady D. You click on my face, click on the store link, scroll down the middle of the page, find the recipe vault or the, what do you call it? Yeah, you can get in that. That's like $7 or $7.99. And then there's classes you can join. So the next class coming up is summer salads. Then it's campfire cooking. Tyler's gonna be here live with me while I cook. He's insisting he just is gonna sit there and eat all the yummy food I make, which is fine. It's okay. And then we're gonna do, and then the following week, we're gonna do a fish class. That's gonna be awesome. All 3 of those classes are almost full, but they're available. So what happens is you're gonna get the recipes a week ahead. They paid for you to cook. How many people? Let's do a poll. How many people want Tyler to cook all that class? You're fine. Are they like organic eye drops or something? We're gonna help. We'll have so much fun. We're gonna have so much fun. Can I use that eye drop for my eyes? Well, I don't know what kind it is, and I'm not an eye doctor, but all I can tell you is I'd probably use it. And you're getting the crab cake recipe. That alone, I can't even believe I said that, and I'm not going back on my word, but we're doing it. Joe, what does that say? Joe Byron is my president too. Joe Byron. Oh, Joe Byron. What does that say? Wait, Joe Biden is my president too. Hey, that's the way. You gotta support whoever's in office. Ooh, no politics. Forget I said that. Don't say anything. La 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 la. Rewind. Okay, 3 classes. What happened to the scallion? I'm waiting for it to move. It hasn't moved yet. I might put, wait a second. Let me put it in the freeze. I'm gonna put it down in the freezer. There we go. It's in the freezer. Shh. No politics ever. This is the happy bubble. 3 cooking classes. So those 3 we have a vegan-vegetarian class coming up. I think that's August 10th. We have family cooking night. We have, what was the other thing we did? That we had did I miss the whipped cream? No. You ready? It's Cheryl. It's the same chocolate cake recipe. Okay, so the whipped cream is a tapas. Oh yeah, we did a tapas class. When is that? Ay. I'm gonna be a busy little bee. We need 3 classes. That's it. 3 classes booked tonight. Maybe a cookbook, one-on-ones. We have so much fun going on. September, yes. Tapas night. So if you guys really are enjoying this, we won't have the scroll. It'll be very calm. We could do a keto paid class like that. I can't do it right now. I can't unless you want to pick a date, but I don't have my calendar here to pick a date. But we could do it like that if you want, just me. We can either do that on a subscriber night TikTok or on our live cooking class. Tapas on small plates, yes. I'm just drinking water TikTok. Okay. Are we ready? Did anybody go pick out classes? Let's do ketchup. We should make our own ketchup. That would be fun. Ooh, tapas restaurant was my fave. Yes. Go join that. That's going to be really good. I'm going to teach you guys my empanadas. Oh no, this isn't the right one. I'm going to teach you a whole bunch of stuff. Of course, my 3rd cup measure's not here. 2.6. All right. Hi, baby. Are you scared? Hey, Ron, want to take the doggy? He's freaking. It's okay, buddy. Come here. Come lay down right here. Come here. Jackson, come. No? You freaking? I know, buddy. I don't know where everybody is on the link. How often are sub-only lives? What days and times? So Monday night is our subscriber only live. It's from 7:30 to 9:30. We usually run later than that. This week it's going to be road trip food, but for the when you go into the other community and join the recipe vault, you get all the recipes and all the replays for all the classes. It's pretty cool. There's a lot. So I have been doing subscriber only since December. So there's a ton. Yeah, we have 3 beautiful babies. They're really awesome. I'm never on time. Sometimes, am I ever on time? Sometimes I'm on time, no? Hi, Cuttlebug. Did you get your book? It says it's delivered. Did you get the cookbook? Yes. Sadie, you can get all of them. They're uploaded, and you can find the link to get to the subscriber only lives through the link here in the bio. We had to create that community, so we... What? It says it was delivered. Did you ask your neighbors? We're going to have to figure that out. All right. I will figure that out for you. Oops. We'll figure it out. All right, I'm adding organic ketchup. It's $7.99 to get to the full community, and then there's other things going on. But to get the subscriber only lives, to get the recipe vault, and then there's other things, like if you want a one-on-one, if you want a meal plan made. That's crazy. That's crazy. Thank you, crazy lady. You took another screenshot, and if you don't have it, I'm just going to order another one. What? Cuddle, hang tight. Let's figure it out. And I'm going to go to the post office because it should have been to you already. Okay, hold on now. Let me get the onion. I think I put it away. No, I put it over here. Hold on. I put it in my other bucket. My other food bucket. Where did I put the onion? It's somewhere. It's somewhere. You guys cannot imagine my messy house right now. I have this cute little space, and all around me is chaos. Absolute chaos. Hi, Wendy. All right, so where's my knife? Let's get another knife. All right, so now we're gonna do a little bit of fine onion. So how am I gonna cut fine onion? Oh, 2/3 of a cup. All right, so I just spazzed out and cut the onion in half. So I didn't want to do that. So I'm a little slow on the onion cutting all of a sudden. Okay, so we're gonna cut this nice and fine. We're gonna add it into our blender. Now I'm using this Ninja blender. That's my New York accent. Did you catch it? You can use Vidalia. Go right ahead. Are they out yet? Is it the season right now? All right. Wait. Did I say the whipped cream recipe? It's a pint of whipped cream. It's about, I think it's like 1.5 cups of powdered sugar and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. It's really chantilly cream, but it's delicious. And you whip it up. It's so good. But do it in a nice cold bowl. Okay. Now we're gonna do a little bit less than 1/4 cup of vinegar, red wine vinegar. We have to finish this first? Okay. I'm all over the place. So I'm gonna do a little bit less than that. Adding that. All right. Then we're gonna do 1/3 cup of Worcestershire. Now, for me, Worcestershire sauce, say the whipped cream again. I was not listening. Hold on. Wendy, friends, chef needs your help. I'm generally curious now, what do you do with this food you make? Tonight, well, this, everybody's gonna eat. My husband will eat this. Then the food that we eat, we either eat it or my mom, who's 86, will come over and take food. I have friends that take food. When I cook in the kitchen at where I work, is it 3,257 recipes being made at the same time? It's the only way. So I make them, and the whole neighborhood gets fed. All my friends come over. They all know when my lives are. Lately, I've been actually eating most of the food because my daughter's home and we both love the food. So we get to most of it. And then my mama eats it. So everybody gets to eat the food. But that's why we started the community, the extra community, because we needed to, the TikTok wants all the money. We don't get it. So I had to do something a little different. Okay, now wait, I want to talk to you about this Worcestershire. Can I eat the food? Of course you can. Come over. I know so many people say that, Joe. So many people say that. Okay, so now I want to show you this. Heavy cream, or is it it's heavy whipping cream. See, we don't have any of this when we're scrolling in the Zoom live. It's very calm, no crazy, no wild behavior. We're all just cooking, calm, talking. There's a little bit of dancing. Only Italians love to feed the community. Well, you can freeze food if you want. Okay, so I don't have the heavy whipping cream, but I use the Organic Valley one. All right, so you guys that are interested in loving this, really, honestly, the cooking classes are fabulous, and you get a lot of recipes and all of my time. Okay, so now watch. 1 teaspoon I'm doing, but this is Wizards Worcestershire. You can find it. It's very hard to find in the stores lately, but you can find it on the place that we all shop in the river. I'll bring all the mischief. You should do that. You should do that. But you can, oh my God, it's 9:15. All right, that's okay. Hold on, what am I doing? I'm doing something. Oh, Wizards, you can find this in my kitchen essentials. Yes, Mystical, I'm waiting for that moment. So for this, I'm just doing a teaspoon. I only need a little bit. It just adds that little extra balance of flavor. Then, you're gonna like this. You're gonna like this. It's got paprika. Hold on. Chef's gazpacho is awesome. Oh, did you have my gazpacho? Oh yeah, you did. Thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, if you go to my kitchen essentials page, it'll take you there and you can find it. But this is a vegan Worcestershire. It's got like 26 different ingredients. It's gluten-free. I love it. It's not salty. It doesn't have caramel color. It's got 26 delicious ingredients, and it's gluten-free, and it's delicious, and it's real. It's Worcestershire. Now, paprika, 1 teaspoon. Let me just clean that out. In my Three's Company melody, come on, knock on my door. I've been waiting for you. I'm putting paprika in. Na, 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 na. Three's Company 2. Remember that show? That was crazy. That was fun. Okay, garlic powder. This is a very spicy little thing. This is a 1/2 teaspoon. I'm going to add a little bit more because I think I added extra ketchup. You remember that show? It's a teaspoon. All right, and then hi, Connie. Thanks for the follow. Suzanne Summerside. I know. You know, she saw a very famous doctor in New York who really helped her a lot. And if you guys are into conspiracy theories, bad things happen. Okay, salt. It's a 1/2 teaspoon. French dressing. Chef, I'm making fresh ginger tea and added organic whole cloves. Sure. Be gentle though. Sip. Oh, you're in your pajamas? I want to be in my pajamas right now. Okay, now I think that's all the, oh, one more ingredient. Oh, two more actually. There's a lot of fat in this recipe. All right, but because it's creamy. Now we're gonna add Now we're gonna add, we need 3 cooking classes. Tyler's not gonna give up, guys. He is the man of the day, of the hour right now. He is not gonna give up. He's like, Chef just gave you all this great stuff. You're even getting recipes tonight. Come join a cooking class or join, you know, find something that you love in our little shop and just come support us. Okay, so you're gonna do about, you're actually gonna do a half a cup. I did a little more because I added like half a recipe more, so I'm just adding more. Now this is gonna all get blended, and then you're gonna watch the next step. Thank you. The class is so good, and having the replays. I know the replays are really helpful. Okay, it helps if I plug it in. Hello, Jackson. Are you stressed, buddy? I'm sorry. Come here, stay by mommy. Come here, stay by mom. Here, I'll move the chair. Come by me. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to bang that. Now he ran away again. Come here, baby. Come on. Come here. Don't leave. My plug is bent. I love this account. Thank you, Brady. We do have fun here, don't we? We need... Let's go, friends. I thought Tyler wasn't supposed to be mentioning classes for a week. Oh! Oh! All right, let me see. I'm turning this on. Stop. So the idea now is we're going to blend this, right? We want to break up those onions. You can hear them, right? We cut up more than food here. We also cut up in the chat. It's crazy. You're right, I'm dumb, but I will talk about joining the community because it's awesome. How do you book a class? Brady, tap on my picture, then tap on the link in the bio, and you scroll down and you'll see classes, cooking classes, and then you pick one. So there's tapas night, vegetarian and vegan cooking are at the end. So the dates are out of sequence. And then, let's see, the 20th is salads. The 27th is campfire cooking. The 3rd is fish. August 10th is vegan and vegetarian cooking. There's some family classes. They're going to be great. Okay, now I'm going to just take my chair here and climb on it. I want to just scrape this. Oh my God, that smells good. I'm not a big creamy dressing. I think I like creamy Caesar, but this smells good. All right, let me see. We're scraping that down. Now, one of the other things, let me turn that on. Cuttlebug, the salad class is the next one, which I believe is, they're all Sunday nights, so they're from 7 to 9. Those I showed up for on time. And Schooled by the Class, he's promoting. I love Tyler. You're the best, Tyler. Yes. Oh, yes. I'm going to do probably all of my cooking classes that month will be, I'll only do them the first 2 weeks because I'm too busy. But yes, they will be all Thanksgiving inspired. Okay, now the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add oil to this, and it's gonna be avocado oil. Yes, Brenda. Could it be chosen? Pretty mayo. Where's my keto person? I got Primal Kitchen oil. Whoop, avocado. Okay, so now for this, it's like a half a cup of oil. It's like fat central for this. You know, Kimye, I have been counting down Thanksgiving since, I want to say April. Our menus are planned, our turkeys are ordered, everything has to be done. It's crazy. All right, so I'm gonna open this. First I'm gonna start it, and now I can't stop running this because in order for oil to incorporate correctly in a creamy dressing, you have to be either whisking really quickly and pouring, using an immersion blender, or this type of blender. You have to have it constantly moving. That's how you get it emulsified. If you don't, the dressing will break. So we're gonna put it on slow, but I'm not gonna be able to stop it until I'm finished. So you're gonna just hear the noise for a minute. Hopefully that worked. Yes. You can use coconut oil too. Bacon fat. Ooh, this looks good. Okay, hold on. Let me go get my mason jar because that's where it's going to get stored. Hold, please. Oh my gosh, I haven't done this in a long time. I'm gonna have some happy campers in my house. Okay, here we go. Rebecca, hi, welcome. Thank you, Steve Kelly, for the follow. We still have over 100 people in here. I love that. Thank you for being here tonight, everybody. We have a wonderful community here, and it really is inspired by love and really. We just have some really fabulously good people here. Oh yes, I use coconut oil for sure. Yes. All right, I'm gonna taste that. For the $25, do you get all the cooking classes? No, it's $25 per class. And you get the replays. You have access to the replay of that class, and you have you get all the recipes, and you get my time. Well, you guys always can have my time. All right, I'm gonna take this out so I can scrape out the rest. But you know, what I love about this, you know, if you look at the wishbone dressing, you know, again, it's so easy. Who's on kitchen duty tonight? Oh, I think I'm gonna be, although my husband might. He might come down and help. He usually does. He's awesome, actually. He is so helpful. He was just running around getting me ingredients for this class today while I was on. Look at that. Now, I love this. It's actually really yummy. For me, it tastes a little bit like He Is a Good Man Crazy. To me, it does taste a little more like Russian. Oh, you know what I didn't put in here that needs to go in here, but I don't think it needs it? Sugar. It's supposed to get sugar. The oil in here was a half a cup. Now remember, mine I did 1.5 times the recipe, so I got more. Do it. I could mix in the sugar, but honestly, I don't think it needs it. But if you wanted to, the recipe does get a 1/3 cup of sugar. This actually tastes more Russian to me than French. Yay. All right. Can you freeze it? That's a lot of sugar, right, Patricia? That's what I think. I know the ketchup, the sugar with the ketchup should be good, right? Oh, wait, hold on. I'm going to figure this out for a second. Let's see. Because I don't really want all that sugar. Maybe that's why it tastes more Russian than... Oh, I can see how the sugar might work. 3 tablespoons, yeah, all right, let me see. It did come out beautiful though, right? It's so balanced. Can you please tell us the black sauce? Somebody write it down. It's Worcestershire, and this one happens to be Wizards Worcestershire. If you go up once again, if you go to my link in my bio and you scroll to the very bottom, there's a link to my kitchen essentials page. On that page, I think you got to scroll down to ingredients because I don't know how to do hyperlinks. You will find the Wizards Worcestershire link, but it's Wizards Worcestershire. So you can also get, oh, there's the French. It does need the sugar to make it French. For sure. This, the way it is, to me, is Russian. Adding the sugar makes it, do it. I told you. It's real. I think it's good either way. In fact, what I would encourage you guys to do when you make this dressing, taste it this way. If you can do it without the sugar, it would be better for you without the sugar, but it's really good. It's so good. I think I might add this dressing to our shop. I'm thinking people will love it. Yeah, you're right, Deanne. 100%. I'm not gonna tell him though. He's not gonna know. I'm gonna try. I found the Wizards on the Zone. Perfect. Get it. You're gonna love it. Get it. Get it, get it, get it. All right, any questions? Did anybody get a cooking class tonight? It's gonna make my day, and it's totally gonna make Tyler's day. And if you guys knew behind the scenes how hard that man works for my little project to make all of this possible, he has made it possible for me to finish the cleanse book that should be out shortly. He's just made everything possible. He's made everything possible. Wish your ear sauce. Stupid. That sauce for the marinade or for the salad dressing? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Ask the question. Eat better for me. I don't understand. No comprende. I found the Wizards on the Zone. Perfect. I got that Worcestershire ear sauce. Ew. You're so funny. That sauce, can we eat it with like a dressing for the salad or for a marinade? I mean, I think you could, I don't know if I would do this in a marinade. I think I would do this as a salad dressing or a dip, like whatever you would use French dressing for. can you please say the measurements of the ingredients again? All right. I did, wash your sister sauce. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, my loves. I did a 2/3 cup of ketchup, half a cup of fine chopped onion. I don't think I did that much, but a half a cup of mayo, quarter cup of red wine vinegar, a third cup, no, it's too messy. A third cup of sugar, a teaspoon of Worcestershire, paprika, and a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half salt, half cup of oil. Worcestershire, WORCES, TCHIRE. There you go, wizards. Thank you, crazy. Did I get it right? CESTERSHIRE. Yeah. Can't spell that word for the life of me. Who's in the community? Did you guys all get in the community? Get the recipes. All right, my loves. I'm calling it a night. 100 people on there. Pointer sister sauce. Yes, just me. I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you for my dragons tonight and my cute little puppy. You're joining soon. Allison, we will be here when you get here. Kimye really is. And your daughter, was she happy? Like, did it help her? I know she's waiting for recipes. They're coming. They're coming and we'll be on time. I will not be late. See you guys in the morning. How to blast, as always, on brand. I know nobody ever wants to leave us. And we're at 149,000 likes. We did great. Tomorrow morning is 8 a.m. Oh, let's see. They froze. They didn't melt. I'm going to leave them in here. You'll see them tomorrow night. I'm going to leave them in my, I'm going to leave them in here. And they're starting to go now. So by tomorrow night, they're going to be beautiful. I should have done this at the very first. It just started. They're just starting to go. Just made nachos? I want to see a picture. A dragon crown again? Ah! Yes, exactly, Patricia. You're welcome. All right, I'm going to put this in here now. Robin, I completely butchered the, but they're starting to go, so by tomorrow they'll be perfect. My puppy is starting to freak out because they're, ooh, hold on, I want to show you guys something. It's okay. Come here, come here, come here. Come here, come here, come here. Lay down, buddy. Come here, sit down. Come here, sit. Good boy. Stay right here. I got you, buddy. It's okay. No, stay here. I got you. Come here, come by, Mama. Come here. Come here. Look, I want to show you guys. I know. Look, here's my crab cakes. We had them out. Let me put them on a plate really fast. These are the crab cakes that are going to be on the fish class. Hey, buddy. You're okay. I got you. Look. These are the crab cakes. He's a sweetie. He's a rescue. Oh my God. They're so yummy. So they're coming. Fish class 25, 29, 25, something like that. It's August 3rd, Sunday night, 7 to 9, but you got to register. And you get the recipes a week ahead. I know, I can't wait. We're gonna do, what a tease. I know, right? We did these last night at the party. We did them. Served them with remoulade. So you're gonna get the remoulade sauce recipe. And she has a GS, of course. She does. What's a GS? What's a GS? So wonderful. I know, it's so wonderful. I'm excited about that class. I think you guys are gonna love it. German Shepherd. You know, he's a rescue and he's not a full German Shepherd. He's like 75%. The rest of him is American, like a sheep herder or something. I know, I got you. You're gonna be okay. And then he's an American bulldog. I mean, he's like all these crazy things. He's a rescue. The other ones, like this fat boy, I don't know where the other little one is. His brother. He's a real Pomeranian, right? You're so bad. He's so bad. He's so bad. I miss crab cakes, doggone allergies. Oh, I don't really eat them either. I like making them, but I don't eat them. Makes my mouth itchy. Yeah, he's like right here frozen. He's like this. All right, my loves. We did it. Another fun class. I hope I see you guys all tomorrow morning. Thank you for my awesomes. Don't forget to claim all your points. He's so adorable. He's so adorable. Oh, this little one, yeah, he's actually a good boy too, but he eats everybody's food, so we have to pay attention to him. Otherwise, he eats all the food. Thank you. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for loving us. Check out, don't know how to claim points. Just me. You see there's a little number. Did you, in order to claim your points, I think you have to drop the heart me and then the points start, I think. But there should be a number. If you see where the heart is, there's a number hanging off of that. Click that. And then you scroll down a little and it says claim and you click all the claims. It doesn't cost you anything to do that, but it helps the creator that you're giving points, that you're giving gifts to, and it helps you guys level up or something. It just makes you guys spend more money, but it helps the creator get popular and hold on to their rankings and all of that. Hoop jumping. Yes, the ranking. I know it was so fun, Cheryl. I love spending my Saturday nights with you guys. I will see you all tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. I got to go to bed now. Well, first I'm going to clean this crazy kitchen up. Then I'm going to bed. All right, take care. Hey, Glenn Tiger. Thank you for my hearts, Deanne. Claim those points. I'm not leaving till you owe the community fest. Night-night. Brandy, you've been here all night with me. Thank you. Love you. Hey, Glenn. How's it going? Hi, Pittsburgh. Nice to see you. Night-night. Sweet dreams, everybody. Everybody claim their points? Thank you so much. All right, I'm gonna close it. I can't. You can't do it? Did you put a heart me in? Sometimes I think do you have to do the heart me first? Is that how it works? Because I think that happened to me one time. I was gifting and then I went to claim points and they weren't available. So I don't really understand it, but don't worry. Yup. Oh, okay. So you have to heart. But let me ask you, Rob, if you have to have coin. Oh yeah, you have to be gifting in order to claim points for sure. But you have to heart me first. Now, if you don't heart me first, does that mean you can't claim points after that? Where's HK when we need her? Correct. Correct meaning you can't claim points if you gifted before you gave the heart me. Right? Thank you, Ariella Bella. Now you should see like 46 points or something, right? So you click on that and claim those points. Oh, you can't claim before, but once you heart, then you can go back and claim all the points that you did, right? All the gifts, points, whatever. Got it. Very complicated. Which is why we have something else to do somewhere else. All right, my loves, have a wonderful evening. I will see you all tomorrow.